Why couples fight more after sex. It might seem strange, even confusing, but many couples experience unexpected tension after sex, sometimes even leading to arguments. Why does something so intimate, so bonding, sometimes end in silence, withdrawal, or even a full-blown fight? The truth is, sex isn't just physical. It's deeply psychological. For many people, sex opens a door to vulnerability they're not used to walking through. After the physical connection fades, all the buried emotions, like fear of rejection, insecurity, or unresolved resentment, can come rushing back in. That post-sex vulnerability can feel uncomfortable, even threatening, especially if there are unspoken issues in the relationship. Instead of feeling closer, one or both partners might suddenly feel exposed. And when someone feels exposed but doesn't know how to communicate what they're feeling, it often turns into irritability, distance, or a random fight that seems to come out of nowhere. Another reason couples fight after sex is mismatched expectations. One partner might view sex as a deep emotional exchange, while the other might simply see it as physical release. When needs aren't met, like wanting cuddling, reassurance, or emotional connection, frustration builds silently. That disconnect becomes a breeding ground for passive-aggressive comments or cold behavior afterward. And what happens next? The other partner senses the change in mood, doesn't understand it, and reacts defensively. Suddenly, a night of closeness becomes a battleground of misunderstood emotions. Also, if a couple has unresolved trust issues or emotional wounds, sex can sometimes intensify those. When the body lets go, the mind sometimes clings tighter to the things it hasn't resolved. Old pain, jealousy, or fear of abandonment can rise to the surface without warning. It's also important to consider shame. For people who grew up in environments where sex was taboo, dirty, or linked to guilt, the aftermath of intimacy can be triggering. Subconsciously, they might feel bad for feeling good, and instead of expressing that discomfort, it gets projected onto their partner. The mind doesn't say, "I feel shame." It says, "You're annoying me," or "You're not making me feel secure." And so the cycle begins. The argument isn't really about who left the light on or who didn't cuddle long enough. It's about hidden fears that haven't been named yet. But here's the good news. This tension doesn't mean you're broken or incompatible. It means there's an emotional layer to your intimacy that needs gentle attention. Talk after sex. Be curious, not judgmental. Ask, "How do you feel right now?" Instead of assuming silence means disinterest. Fighting after sex is often a cry for emotional alignment, not a sign that something is wrong with your connection, but that it's time to deepen it.